All right, let's now look at how to add assignments and manage those assignments in Teams. And again, I'm going to be using my class sandbox here. Under the general tab of every team, you have two tabs that are called assignments and grades. I'm going to go ahead and go to assignments here. And when you click on the assignments tab, it's going to load any assignments that have already been created for this team. And you can see that we have a couple fake assignments in here, just kind of playing around a little bit. We can see that these are the ones that have been assigned. If you hit the down arrow, there's going to be ones that are graded. On the right hand side, it shows you who has turned in, how many have been turned in, and then how many have been reviewed. So you can see that none have been turned in and none have been reviewed. But this is just a fake class, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to click on create assignment, and this is going to give us three different options. We can create a new assignment, create a quiz, or from existing. Now the from existing is nice if you teach multiple classes and you want to assign the same assignment to multiple classes at different times. But we're also going to see in the assignment section here, when we create a new assignment, we can create the assignment once and assign it to all our teams at the same time. So from existing is if you have a team from last year or you want to stagger when things are released. You can choose an existing assignment from any other team and assign it to your current team, or you can create an assignment and assign it to all your teams at once or just the team you're in. Quiz is going to use Microsoft Forms in order to create a form for them to do a short little formative assessment. This is great for a quick capture of student knowledge, but probably not going to be the best for those long summative assessments that sometimes we're required to give. So let's go ahead and click on assignment. And we're going to create a new assignment, and we're going to give the assignment the name. This is going to be, we're just going to call it Chapter 1 Vocab. And we're going to enter the instructions. Now notice we've got some tools here in order to enter instructions. We can also add resources. So we're going to put something along the lines of complete the attached worksheet. So, and then I'm going to have to actually add the worksheet. When I click add resources, I get a couple options. I can go to my OneDrive and find a specific file in OneDrive and click it and add that. So let's say that whatever file this is my, or this document here is my vocab. I can click that and attach it. And when I do that and click attach, we're going to see that students edit their own copy. What's really nice about this is going to take this one document and it's going to send this document to every student as a unique document. That student can then open it and edit it, and then when they come back to the assignment and hit submit, it will submit that edited document. So no need to give the students a document in a Dropbox or in a OneDrive and ask them to download it and save as and then edit and then upload. It just allows you to do it all from here. But let's look at a couple of the other resources. We can also connect a class notebook page if you want your students to do the work in OneNote. You can give them a link to a website, or you can add a new file straight from here, or grab files from the team itself, and then lastly, upload from this device. So it gives you a ton of different opportunities to upload content. You can upload multiple pieces of content, and the students can add content to it as after the assignment has been given to them. They can add their own work to it. We're going to assign it some points. I'm going to make this a 20 point. We can add a rubric. This is great for students that, or for assignments rather, that have those deep embedded rubrics. I'm just going to add a rubric just for fun because this is one I already have. You can see that I have it set up excellent, good, fair, poor. Here's the different categories, the grading criteria, and then here are the descriptions of each of those point values. What's nice about this is when I attach this and we actually look at the individual students' assignments, it allows you to fill out the rubric in real time. After you're done filling out that rubric, it'll go ahead and tally the students' points based on the number of points they got in the rubric. Then I come down to assign to. I can assign it to just this entire class, or I can assign it to just specific students. And so I can go through and assign it to this class or multiple class. When I click students, it should populate some extra students here. It might be just because I don't have any students in this class. That's why it's not doing that. But I can also assign it to 2 classes, 3 classes, 4 classes. So you see now I'm assigning this one assignment to everybody. I have a due date and a due time, and if I click here, it also allows me to schedule it to be assigned in the future, schedule a due date, and then I can close it. Now this is important to hold students accountable. I find that when there's a due date and no close date, students are more apt to turn things in late. When there's a close date and they know after that date the assignment disappears and no longer allows them to hit the submit button, they are more likely to turn their assignments in on time. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit done. I've added a close date. This is going to allow me to schedule it. And so I click schedule, and we can see that due tomorrow at 11:59, here it is. And so here's my scheduled assignment. It's in there, it's ready to go. And now my students have that assignment assigned to them. And so I hope this helps you guys get your assignments all set out. There's lots of other videos in this channel on YouTube, so feel free to check them out and let me know if you have any questions.